Hey all, it's Vintage Vinny and welcome to another collective haul. I have a small assortment of goods from, I think it's about 5 different places. The first place we're looking at is everything that I got at the Emmitsburg Antique Mall. I only spent $32 and I didn't get very much at all. But I did find something that is worth some pretty serious money, so I was excited about that. And then I'm going to show you all my haul from the different thrift stores that I have in my area and one of the indoor flea markets that we have because I just was not finding a lot. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Doesn't turn into like a 30-minute video. This was the first item that I found. I paid $3 for it. I assume this is probably a Nesco. It's a praying lady napkin holder. And on her apron it reads, "May the meals that I prepare be seasoned from above, with thy blessing and thy grace, but most of all thy love." She's in really good condition, no cracks or chips, no repairs. That's why I went ahead and bought her, because she was in good shape. I will do my research, and if she doesn't have a high value on eBay, to a live sale she goes. This fish planter was only $4. It's almost got like a lustery look to it, but it's pottery. Got big old fish lips. I mean, look at that. More than likely, I'll be selling that at a future sale, maybe just for double what I paid for it. I cannot get over how big those fish lips are. I also got these for $5. They're Treasure Craft salt and peppers. Can't remember where they say it on here. There's the Circa. And then there's TC for Treasure Craft. Kissing fish. Now these would have come with a tray underneath them, but I just like them because they're Treasure Craft and that's kind of an in thing right now. So I had to have those. For only $3, I found this really adorable Napco planner. It's from 1958. And it's got a little boy sleeping in a tree stump, and you got his accordion next to him. Again, that is something I will research before I go ahead and decide what I'm doing with it via live sale or eBay. It's really clean. So we will see on that, but I couldn't pass that up for $3. Oops. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen a picture of this. This is one of my favorites next to the Treasure Craft fish. I found this Sweet Friday Angel. Unfortunately, when I brought her home, and for whatever reason, I don't know what happened, but the bag fell off the chair in the car, and I guess because she was on the bottom, she got decapitated, so I had to super glue her back together. You can't even really tell, because it was kind of a clean cut, like it was one of those cases where you just glue it back on and you can't even see the crack. But I'm amazed it was her head that broke off and not the wings. I'm not exactly sure who makes her, because there's nothing on the bottom to say who did, other than the fact that it says 6280. This was originally $11, but it came out of a booth that was 50% off, so I did pay only $5.50. And the last item is my most expensive. I did pay $10 for this. I'm sure kids of my generation will remember Bratz dolls. They haven't been in circulation for several years now. They were a Barbie competitor. This one is called Shania. It almost looks like Shania Twain in a way. And she was $10. I did look her up on Amazon, and someone has one in there for about $70. It was not fulfilled, so that means I'm more than likely able to sell mine, because with fulfillment, you get free shipping. I will do my research on eBay as well, just to see what exactly it goes for there, and if not, it'll just go right to Amazon, and I'll let them take care of the biz. So that is everything that I got at Emmitsburg. For $1, I did get this jack-o'-lantern scarecrow head melted plastic popcorn decoration. It's in overall good condition. Some places are a little bit rough, but I still think that it is very fun and charming. I do have one of these already, so I will more than likely offer it to you all at a sale. Might be a little bit difficult to ship, but I'm sure it's doable. Paid only $2 for this divided tray. It's more of like a chartreusey type color. On the bottom, it is marked Lane & Co., 1960, Van Nuys, California, 3000. I will do some research to see if this has any value because it is marked Lane Furniture. And if not, it'll go right to a live sale. For $1.50, I got this really awesome piece of amber, I believe it's Fenton. It's got the scalloped edge that's white. Not exactly sure of the name at the moment, but the flower frog was stuck in there and I couldn't get it out. It's one of the metal ones, and it's marked Stem Grip, and then something else on the back. Patent something. Now, I had to use some pliers to get the piece out. So in the process, I removed some of the paint, but I guess that just adds more charm to it. I may soak it just to get all that extra gunk out of here, but we will see what happens. So this was a really, really interesting pickup. I've never seen this before. This is an EDU cards like quiz game for famous black people in American history, which I think is really important to keep in our circle, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. So this is from 1970. I did count how many cards are in there, and unfortunately, I think 3 of them are missing. But they've got really interesting facts about some of the people that are in here. Some of them I don't remember learning about in school, which is kind of surprising because some of them do have a very big significance in our history. Paul Cuff I don't remember hearing about. Ralph Bunchy I don't think I heard. Jan Matzliger or Matthew Henson. Paul Lawrence Dunbar. James Baldwin. Marian Anderson. Granville Woods. Edward William Brooke. John Hope Franklin. Dr. Charles Drew. Lewis Latimer. Oh, everyone knows W.E.B. Du. Is it Du Bois or Dubois? Because I've heard it pronounced 2 different ways. Shirley Chisholm. Benjamin O. Davis Jr., Mary McLeod Bethune, James Beckworth, Robert Smalls, Benjamin Banneker, that does sound familiar, Booker T. Washington, of course, Carl Rowan, W.C. Handy, Prince Hall, Dr. Daniel Hale Williams, Robert C. Weaver, Harriet Tubman, yes, I recognize that name, Thurgood Marshall, of course, Langston Hughes does ring a bell as well. Of course, it wouldn't be this game if Dr. King wasn't in it. We've got George Washington Carver, Richard Allen, Norbert Rilliot, and, of course, Frederick Douglass. So though, I think there was 33 in there, if I'm not mistaken. But a really neat piece of our history, and I love that they tell, let me show you just Frederick Douglass's, for example, like, on the back, it shows what year they were born and when they died, and just like his role in our history, which is really, really fascinating. For $2 a piece, I did get 2 DVDs. I got the 1980s classic Little Shop of Horrors, and I also got a brand new and sealed copy of Katharine Hepburn's biography by A&E. I love that series, Biography. There are so many of them out there that you could watch. You could watch ones about the presidents, serial killers, the movie stars of yesteryear. So many of them out there that you can watch and learn so much about the different people that they're talking about. But Katharine Hepburn's doesn't really bring a whole lot of money because her biography was part of a box set that they came in way back in the day. I think I can probably nab maybe about $10 for it, which is pretty good considering I only paid $2. Okay, and the last thrifted item, before we check out some items from the indoor flea market, is this tiara glass, sign of the goat, Capricorn, goblet. If you will remember from one of my flea market hauls, I did pick up I think it was the Leo one. And that one sells for about $55. So this one I think ranges from about $30 to $35. So that is a great find right there. Okay, so the last 3 items we're going to be looking at came from one of the indoor flea markets that I have here in town. I paid $12.99 for this Bart Simpson Treasure Craft cookie jar. And after doing some research, I think I can net about $50. It is not new in the box, but it is in very good shape. No cracks, no chips, no repairs, nothing. And I completely forgot that in the 90s that Faltzcraft bought out Treasure Craft. So I was really excited to see that. I bought this really awesome Walt Disney Pinocchio lunchbox. It's from about 1970, 1971. I did pay $9.56 for it. The handle on top is missing, unfortunately, and it's a little bit rough around the edges, but it is still in overall very good shape for its age. Yeah, that's a little scary, a giant whale with teeth. No thank you. I did see one in similar condition sell for about $45 to $50, even without the handle. So I think I will probably ask maybe $45 and see what happens. But that was a really good pickup for $9.56. So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram. The link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!